Hi there, Massy here, founder of worldsbiggestgym.com and creator of the results-focused, tailor-made life coach training course for health, fitness and wellness professionals. And welcome to week 7. I'm just confirming week 7. Yes, week 7, where we talk about how to use simple techniques, simple life coaching techniques to create raving fans. And we all know that when you create raving fans amongst your clients, they're going to tell everyone, they're going to refer you to everyone they know, and you're going to end up with most clients in the end. Or you're going to end up with new clients in the end as a result of creating a raving fan. How do we do that? We help someone like themselves more. The more they like themselves more, and the more we've been responsible for helping them like someone more, themselves more, the more they're going to like you. So, absolutely essential. Now, the technique I'm going to talk about today sort of relates to techniques we've talked about in the past, where we talked about language, and we talked about emotive language and the language we use. And what I want to do is sort of talk about a case study. And by teaching you about this case study, or going through this case study, just make myself comfortable here. Yeah, I'm comfortable now. So, going through this case study, actually giving you a better understanding about how you might be able to use some of these techniques. So the case study I'm going to talk about, it's about drama and someone creating a lot of drama in their life and having a lot of drama in their life. And a lot of times, you know, from a psychology perspective, someone will create drama in their life because they believe at some level it draws attention to themselves and makes them feel significant. Tony Robbins talks about the 6 essential human needs, basic human needs, and one of them is the need for significance. Psychologists also talk about, you know, feeling as though we matter. So it's important for us to feel as though we matter. So some people, just because they've learnt it behaviourally over the course of their life, maybe one of their parents was like it, they would create big dramas in their life. So they've just learned this behaviour. You need to create dramas in your life to get noticed. So they play this out. They turn a mountain into a molehill, a molehill into a mountain by the language they use and creating this thing to be bigger than it is, making it, you know, a disaster, creating all this, you know, drama around it, creating this attention for themselves, because at some level, what they believe and what they've created a link in their mind is attention means significance, attention means I matter. How do I get attention? I create drama. And I've seen it in a number of clients that I've worked with. So the way they create this drama in their life is they use language, and they use sort of this emotive language and build it up into being something much bigger than what it is. And they'll also use language where they generalise. They'll generalise about things. I had this client, and the particular case study I'm thinking of, the client had a lot of issues. I was doing coaching with them as well as doing some personal training with them. So I'm doing a personal training session with him, and he comes into the gym in the morning and he goes, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night, I didn't sleep at all. Drama, drama, drama. And I said, really? You didn't sleep for a second last night? Oh, I got a little bit of sleep. Oh, okay, so you got a little bit of sleep. So how much sleep did you actually get? Well, you know, I probably got a few hours sleep. So here we are, we've gone from 0 sleep, which, as you know, after a couple of days seriously impairs someone's ability to function, versus someone who's got 3 hours sleep. Not ideal, but it's going to stop you from having you know, psychological, physiological issues from sleep deprivation. So 3 hours, there's a big, big difference between 3 hours and 0. 0 is, you know, health issues are just around the corner. 3 hours sleep is you're going to be lethargic, you're going to be less sharp, there's going to be other things there, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. So this is someone who's creating drama, uses generalisations. Nobody likes me. Are you sure no one likes you? Not a single person. On the planet of 6.5 billion people, no one likes you. Create drama. So by, you know, looking at the language people use, when people, and I call it talking in absolutes. So if someone says everyone, all things, it has to be, it must be, like speaking as though they are the definitive authority, as if they're the master of the universe that knows everything and they control everything. So again, watching the language that people use, if people use this language, it sort of boxes them into a corner. If they say everyone, then there's no possibility. If they say every time, there's no possibility. What we want to do is change their thinking so they say, well, sometimes there is. Now, as soon as there's sometimes, it opens up the realm of possibility. And that's a very comfortable place for our brain. Our brain wants to be in that place where it's not locked into a corner. Our brain wants to have opportunities and wants to feel that there's other ways of doing things rather than hitting a brick wall and you know, having that fear response because there's no other way to do things. So we want to change the way our brain thinks. And when we're working with a client, so if you've got a client and you're doing training with them and they're, you know, this drama king or queen, you want to use them to change their language. You want to challenge their language. And you want to like say, okay, in my sessions, there's no drama. We're just, you know, working out. We're going to work on physical stuff. We're going to work on changing your beliefs. We're going to work on changing the way you behave. You know, we're going to make these changes in your life. But there's no dramas here. Drama-free zone. And, you know, again, be playful with this stuff. Like, whoa, really? Was it really that bad? And, you know, you'll get this person to stop, you know, building this thing up before it gets out of control. And what you're doing is you're toning down the emotion. Once you tone down the emotion, more relaxed. When your body is more relaxed, blood flows more freely, you're breathing more with your diaphragm. At a physiological level, you're working much differently. You're getting more oxygen to your mind, so then at a brain level, you're thinking more clearly. The more anxious someone is because there's the drama, the more tension in their body, the more physiological negative effect on the body. So what we want to do is we want to slow that down. There's so many positive benefits of someone being in a relaxed state versus someone being in an over excited state. It becomes a level of anxiousness, and when someone is anxious, they start having a negative impact on their body, negative physiological and metabolic effects on their body and internal system. So we want to get that person to a place and space where they're relaxed, where they're light, where they're having fun, and when we can get them into that place, they're going to enjoy themselves so much more, they're going to enjoy life so much more, they're going to become one of those raving fans of yours because, you know, they're enjoying themselves, and, you know, this is what they want in their life. They're going ass about face in trying to get to this place of happiness. They're just playing out this drama thing, which is a learned behaviour that they've learned off one of their parents, siblings, society, culture, whatever it was. They've learned that along the way. Once they de-learn that, once they change that, once they become aware of that, you help them get to this happier place. In this happy place, more relaxed, more creative thinking, enjoying life more, and that's what they're essentially going for. So you're going to help them get there by using this strategy, by helping them tone down the emotional intensity, by taking the drama out of their life, and certainly taking the drama out of any of the time that they're spending with you. It's going to make it more enjoyable for you as well, because they won't be in this negative space and, you know, putting their negative energy onto you and everyone around you. So it's going to make the experience for you so much better as well. So there you go, how to take someone who's a drama king and queen and turn it down, so not only you change the interaction you have with them, but you're making a positive change in this person's life. And when you do that, when you make a positive change in that person's life, they are going to become a huge fan of yours, and that is going to pay off for you in bucket loads. So there you go, how to wind down the drama. And again, I hope you're enjoying this life coach training, and I look forward to you having a fantastic week, and I look forward to working with you next week when we get into a little bit more stuff that you can use right away today with your clients to create raving fans. So have a fantastic day and take care.